It's very affordable, guys. Number 3 on my list is value added tax, VAT. Okay, VAT in Cameroon is 19.25%, which is 17.5% plus 10% CRC. So if you can already see a pattern, a 10% centime additionnel communal is always added to every tax. And that is because the tax authority would add a 10% to every tax you pay and distribute it to the local communities so that they can also develop the local communities. Okay, so that's why for every tax you always have a 10% added to it before you have now the total tax payable. Okay, and VAT is only applicable if you own a convenience shop in your petrol station, or you sell lubricants, engine oil, you have a car wash service, a mechanical service, or some other accessories. Okay, so that's where you can actually apply VAT, and then of course you remit your VAT every month to the tax authorities. For petroleum products, that's taxed differently. Okay, so petroleum products, the prices and everything is highly regulated, and it already has VAT and everything inside. So the tax structure for petroleum products, like the fuel that you sell, the diesel that you sell, is already taxed. So you are going to only collect VAT on other accessories, like if you have a convenience shop and things like this, and then you can collect VAT and remit to the government. And of course, as I said already, declaration deadline is the 15th of the following month, and you have to just make sure that you pay your VAT on time. So guys, our next tax for petrol station is salary tax, or payee. Payee means pay as you earn, or in French is IRPP on salaries, like impôt sur le revenu des personnes physiques. Okay, that's the French name. And if your petrol station employs workers, then it must deduct salary taxes, deduct employee social contribution, that's CMPS, and then pay employer social contribution as well. So this is another kind of tax that's on a monthly basis you need to pay. Of course, a petrol station cannot run on its own like that, so it employs staff. So if you have different types of employees, like pump attendants, cashiers, supervisors, security guards, accountants, and managers, I'm sure every petrol station will probably have most of this. You're supposed to then do their payroll, and then deduct their payroll taxes, deduct their CMPS, and remit them to the tax authorities. And of course, the declaration deadline is 15th of the following month. So every 15th of the following month, you're going to declare and pay this amount to tax authorities. Okay, and the 5th on my list here is business license tax, or patents. Patents is a yearly tax and is based on your annual turnover, location of your business, and of course your business category, where your business is, how your business is categorized, or the tax regime that your business falls under. So that is paid before the 28th of February each year. So you need to calculate your patents and pay that amount to the government. The 6th tax for petrol station is local development tax, or taxe de développement local, TDL. Now, petrol stations are generally liable to pay local development tax, and the amount depends on the municipality that you find yourself in, your business classification, and then of course your turnover bracket. So every year, each local each local municipality would like affiche in French. I mean, they are going to publish their local development tax based on the tax brackets and the kind of business that you do, and every year you're supposed to pay that. Okay, and you're supposed to declare and pay that online through the system as well. Number 7 is withholding taxes, retenue à la source. Now, retenue à la source, in some cases you have to retain payments that you do to consultants, to contractors, service providers, and maybe rents in certain situations. And the deadline is the 15th of the following month that you need to collect the taxes from, when you're paying these people, and then you remit it to the tax authority. Number 7 is stamp duties and registration fees. Now, for stamp duties and registration fees, this might come up if you have to sign lease agreements, you have to register contracts like rental contracts or lease contracts, or you acquire a new property and this has to be registered. Okay, or if your company capital increases and you have to register that. So you have to pay stamp duties and of course registration fees as well. So this is payable upon registration of the relevant document. So it depends if this comes up. This is another kind of tax that a petrol station is going to pay. So just to have a summary or a checklist for a petrol station, you have account years advanced company tax is 5% of fuel sales plus 10% CRC is paid 15th of the following month. You have VAT, which is 19.25% where applicable, and it's paid 15th of the following month. There is PE or ARPP on salaries. It's a progressive rate tax, and that is also paid the 15th of the following month. And then we have withholding taxes, which depends on transaction. Like if you pay consultants, you have to also pay that 15th of the following month, okay? And then you have same pairs, which is according to the payroll, that is paid on monthly basis. And then now you also have patterns, as you can see here, it's paid on 28th of February. 28th of February, you have DSF filing. You have to file DSF 15th March, 15th April, 15th May, depending on if you're a big company, it's 15th of March. Medium size and small companies, they can go right up to the 15th of May. And then you have corporate income tax, which is paid with your annual DSF. So by the time you file your annual DSF, you need to pay the annual income tax or the corporation tax, okay? And then local development tax is assessed by the council and paid. So guys, that was that for the taxes that can be paid, that is supposed to be paid by a petrol station. And as I said earlier, this video is a request from one of you, like subscribers who watch my videos and drop me a comment. So if you have any question about concerning this topic or related topics, drop it in the comment section below. I will do a video and I'll respond to your question. If you have any issues in your company concerning this, you can contact me and I'm going to find a way that we can solve your problem, okay? Of course, it's not going to be for free. You pay some money for consultancy, right? So thank you so much for watching, and if you're new here, please make sure you click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that each time I upload a new video, you will be the first to know. Don't go away. Share this video as much as possible. Drop me your comments and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching and see you in my next video. Bye bye.